Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. This is CryptoTakeOver here talking to y'all, and wanted to jump straight into the markets right now. It looks like we are on the brink of collapse and dumpage. We are exactly at 6,600. And the video I made earlier, we are now kind of tilting towards the 6,500 BTC. So, with that being said, I did make a video earlier about those yellow X's that did get put in all the way until the 7-hour, and then what we saw was later on this evening that we also had a yellow X on our 8-hour. We also had a yellow X on our 9-hour, a yellow X 10-hour, yellow X 11-hour, and let's see if we got it on the 12-hour. Not quite yet. So guys, if that yellow X hits on the 12-hour, 6,500 is right around the corner. And I didn't get a chance to watch CryptoFace's video earlier today, but he went live, and then the video I guess there was like copyright like music or something in there, so they deleted it. But with that being said, I honestly think that this 12-hour yellow X is gonna print if we don't see a bounce by within the next 12 hours. Basically, this candle closes at in 7 hours. So by this week, y'all, if we don't see a bounce, yeah, we are headed more towards the downside, and that's based on our 3-day, which is still towards a downtrend. The reason I'm not shorting is because I don't want to jump in this market just yet, because it does look like a lot of people are starting to put in their shorts right now. I'm waiting for that bottom. I'm waiting for the bottom, and I'm gonna keep y'all updated with it. And I do plan to accumulate more fiat so that way we can go in and try and get in our long position possibly. So yeah, if y'all are interested in how we do that, I have links in the description below to Bybit. I have links to all our other affiliate programs that we offer, and that's the best way to support the channel. And if you don't want to do that, then you can just like the video, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and yeah, that'll keep me motivated to keep making videos for y'all. And I've been having some good feedback from people saying that they appreciate the videos and keeping them informed. So yeah, once CryptoFace links, or he releases his affiliate links and stuff for the indicator, I'll be sure to add those in the description below as well. I haven't really talked to him. I messaged him on Discord the other day asking him when it might be finished, but he's a pretty busy guy, so we'll wait for that and be patient. So right here I have our fib retracements drawn out, and this was something that I actually kind of looked up today too, was our fib retracements. A lot of people don't know this, but if you go into settings, you can come down here and you want to click on fib levels based on log scale. Basically, the fib levels on log scale is how, if you're not in a log scale, you're in the linear scale, which is just straight across, right? But you can't really see how much the price is moving exactly. But if you're on your log scale, then you can see like how much of a percentage these prices move all the way up and down, right? So one thing that I did not know about TradingView was that you can change that for your fib retracements, and so I went ahead and changed that, and that gave me a whole nother perspective on our fib retracements here. So based on our fib retracements with log scale, which I still honestly think that a lot of people really don't know this about fib retracements and being on log scale. I know a lot of traders look at fib retracements and they are on log scale as well, but they were saying 618 had already been touched at 7K. Actually, with log scale turned on our fib retracements, we are only at 0.5 fib retracement, and that's very interesting because I'm surprised a lot of traders have never pointed this out before. And considering that there are a lot of new people jumping into this market, I can see why there's a lot of confusion with some of the features on TradingView and such, and just also how to learn how to trade properly, right? So like I said, if y'all are interested in learning a little bit more about trading Forex, or possibly, I know that there's a lot of really good traders in the Forex community, and there's actually a program in a school that you can join down in the description box below that'll help you make those trades and join a group and join like a community of people, because that's what I've had to do, going into these markets just not knowing what exactly I'm doing. It only leads to a downside. So but if you're in there and you take the lessons that you learned and then you apply them, then you can always look at that as learning a new skill, right? And then you just apply what you learned and you can move forward. So with our fib retracements here, we have our 0.5 that did get touched, but we haven't seen a bounce yet. Our 618 is at 5,500, and I was watching Send Crypto today. Some of these Elliott wave guys out here are also predicting that we could have some further downside as well, which is definitely not out of the picture just yet. And then our golden pocket is around this 5,200 area. I've heard that BTC, and from what I've seen, the 618 is a very substantial fib retracement. So we have to consider that, and we need to start considering 5,500, y'all. I know that a lot of people are going to freak out about this, and right now crypto Twitter is in a world of its own. I'm seeing people on Twitter start flipping over tables and everything, man. It's crazy. So just be prepared, honestly. And I have a theory on why this is actually happening right now too, and it's based on the Bakkt launch and some of these derivative exchanges, right, that say they so-called have the Bitcoin that they say they have, which may not be true to a certain extent. So so let's jump a little bit ahead here. 6-day, 5-day, right? Still have some more room to the downside. What I'm waiting on, and we have to be patient with, is are these bigger green dots on our 5-day and 6-day. And I've told y'all that repeatedly, but that means that we need to sell off quite a bit more to be able to, or consolidate. I'm not ruling consolidation out of the factor just yet. I think that if anything, we could go sideways, and that would still be pretty healthy, right? But I think for these momentum waves to come down here below the oversold position, we're going to need to see a little bit more sell-off. And I'm here to say what it looks like right now. So hang tight, y'all. Just continue to dollar cost average if that's what you're doing. Right now I'm stacking fiat, and I'm waiting. So yeah. So my theory on this, y'all, I wanted to jump into crypto Twitter real quick because someone pointed something out earlier today, and I thought it was really significant. BitLord, crypto BitLord. So he talked about, let me see if I can find the tweet here. Here it is. It said, honestly, ask yourselves, who is selling and why? I think someone is illegally printing Bitcoin. Don't know how, but they are. Maybe an exchange bug? Nobody is selling. Literally nobody. It's a fake price. That's not real. Sorry guys, I'm not convinced. Something's up. And I've been saying that for a few days, ever since we went below our 7,200 mark, that something doesn't feel right. And a lot of people are saying, oh, we're gonna bounce. But the more we sit at this below 7K and in the 6,000 area, and we don't see a bounce, the more I'm convinced that we still are. We're going to consolidate and maybe even come down a little bit more. I've heard some people say we could see a bounce to 8K. I mean, that's fine, but then they're saying that, based on Elliott wave or this and that we could still come down. And based on my higher time frames with market Cipher, I still feel like there needs to be a little bit more sell off for me to feel comfortable getting back in this market. So but because of this, someone is illegally printing Bitcoin. And as y'all all know, with Bakkt, that got launched September and late September, we had a huge sell-off, right? And I think a lot of us knew that was going to happen, but we also thought that it could bring more money into this market. And I think that's where a lot of us got confused at. And I actually responded to that Twitter comment, and let me show y'all what I responded with if I can find it. But basically, I've been watching a little bit of DaVinci J15, and I say, watch DaVinci J15's videos. He's saying Bakkt doesn't actually have the Bitcoin they say they are storing. It's all made up because now they've introduced fiat payout. And I've looked up some articles for y'all, and I do believe that because ICE and Bakkt, the international exchange, right? Intercontinental exchange has they're doing some shady stuff right now, and because they were actually approved by the New York they were approved by the New York Department of Financial Services, and if you watch DaVinci J15's video about it, I don't remember, it's one of his like really long live streams or whatever, and right now I just have the time to kind of do the research that I need to, and it was, I can't remember what video it was, but basically he's saying that you know, these guys out there that are in the stock exchanges and stuff, like they're always doing shady stuff. And when they got into crypto and when they got into Bitcoin, we should have known that the price was going to be manipulated. And we've heard a few of our other Patreon groups that we're in with talk about the manipulation and the manipulation and rigging of silver and gold markets as well, how they've been suppressed. So this is not a surprise to see, for me at least, you know. And basically, each custodian with Bakkt, each custodian is its own flavor in the crypto storage. As for Bakkt, it's touting 125 million insurance policy underwritten by an undisclosed entity. BitGo claims to have the most comprehensive custody solution. So they're right there in quotes, most comprehensive custody solution. They're not even paying their customers out in crypto. Bakkt is basically saying, oh, well, you're a customer of ours. Well, okay, give us like the fiat, and we can say that we can actually hold your Bitcoin for you in our cold storage wallets that are guarded 24/7 by monitoring armed guards, this and that, you know. But this has also been preached a lot. Not your keys, not your coins, right? But these institutions don't want to deal with that. They're letting someone else do that, right? And furthermore, Bakkt also secured its SOC2 certification, a review of its own systems by a third-party auditor. So, third-party auditors, you know, but yet you have the New York Attorney General's office going after Tether. You know what I'm saying? Like, when there's probably enough corruption inside of the whole New York exchanges themselves, and yet they're going after Tether, which isn't even in the United States. So a whole mix of like different things going on, right? And it's reflecting back on these markets right now too. So we just have to consider some of these news articles, especially with Bakkt. I think since Bakkt, we've just seen nothing but downtrend. So we just got to be aware of that. So in addition to the new quality of life features, such as an on-platform chat function with other intercontinental exchanges, buyers and sellers, reduce fees, increasing options for contact design, block trades, and others, forthcoming updates to Bakkt Bitcoin futures product also promises the ability to receive payouts in fiat instead of Bitcoin, as many competing products in their space offer. So right there, and this I think just got released a couple weeks ago, but they're not paying their customers back in Bitcoin like it was supposed to be originally, because the name was Bakkt and it was supposed to be backed by Bitcoin, right? Nope, it's backed by fiat. So we're paying y'all out in fiat. Y'all don't actually get the crypto anymore. Y'all have the option to just get the fiat money instead, which we can print as much as we want. You know what I'm saying? We can print as much fiat as we want. I really don't want to pull up the debt clock right now, but y'all can go look at the debt clock, the U.S. debt clock, and see how much debt the U.S. is in. But they can print out all this money, and they can say that, oh yeah, well, with all that money that we have it backed, or Bitcoin, we're buying Bitcoin with that. But when we say we're going to hold your crypto, y'all can't actually take it off of our exchange. Y'all can't take it out of our cold storage. We'll just keep it in a separate, we'll keep it on a separate ledger for you that's in another cold storage. But when it comes to pulling your Bitcoin out, well, we'll just give you fiat instead. Like, we're not going to give you your Bitcoin. We're just going to give you fiat. Okay, so something's up, y'all. That's my theory right now, and I do believe that we will start to see more of this bearish sentiment and capitulation happening. So I do want to pull up one thing right now with our hash ribbons and just see what's going on with the hash ribbons as well. And hash ribbons, as y'all know, is our capitulation for the miners and how they're capitulating. So, y'all, I thought this was just going to be another short red little bubble, but it looks like the miners are probably going to stay in capitulation for a while. It seems like, I would say probably for a few more months, and we're probably going to have to bottom out a little bit. So, because it looks like there's been enough downwards momentum to send this further into the red for us. So I'm not sure what the normal time exchange for that to have that play out and how much capitulation has to happen for some of the miners to be able to continue mining or whatever, you know. So that's going to be something I need to do further research on for y'all, because I think we stayed in our last mining capitulation. Let's see how long that was for. That was from here to about here. Oops, that's percent. We want to do date range. So about 180 days. Like, it's like 5 months maybe. 180 days. It's like 4 months probably. So okay, so yeah, and then so with that being said, just be cautious out there, y'all. Do what you will with your crypto. If y'all are long-term hodlers, y'all know where this space is going eventually. But right now, I feel like the manipulation is starting to occur, just like with our silver markets, with our gold markets, and let's just see how this plays out for a while. So, like I said, I'm waiting on the 6-day green day and possibly weekly. Oh, so we will keep y'all updated with that. Man, and look at our weekly, man. Oh, gosh. That is ready to put in a nice green dot, big green dot very soon. And just to be safe, I also said that I was going to wait till our 2-week big green dot hit, which still looks like we have a lot of downwards momentum left for that big green dot to hit on the 2 weeks. So, we'll get back with y'all soon enough. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If y'all want to support the channel, links are down in the description below. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening, and stay crypto, y'all. Nah, I think someone else uses that. Alright, I'll see y'all later.